What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your girl Faith Matini, and in today's video we are going to be cleaning my other empty apartment. So after the move, the place was completely messy, so I wanted to actually get it cleaned before I turned in my keys. So in today's video, that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm just gonna go through and clean every area that I possibly can, and as I do this, I'm just gonna be sharing with you some of my memories as I reminisce about how I used to be when we lived here with my kids. So yeah, to get started on this, I am actually going to get started by cleaning my dirty oven, and I'm just showing you how it looks like. It's a bit messy in here, so I wanted to first get started cleaning this and then go and tackle everything else. So I am going to be using Easy Off. Let me know in the comments if you use Easy Off, because it is the best at cleaning your oven. It's very chemically, it has a lot of chemicals and it's very strong, so you definitely have to be careful, but I really enjoy using it. So first I turn my oven I turn my oven on and I set it to 200 degrees, and then after it preheats, then I turn the oven off and then I spray the Easy Off all over the place, and I'm pretty generous with the spray just because I want to make sure that every single area is well coated. So this is like really strong, so you definitely want to make sure that you have a mask on, gloves. I did not have gloves, and that was my mistake. Everything was packed away, so I didn't have gloves, and I just opened my windows and my doors so that I can have some air coming in while I spray this, because it can really, like, it can overpower you. So I just worked on spraying that on, and then once I spray it on, I usually will leave it to sit for a few minutes, and then afterwards I will go back in and wipe it all off.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one, but baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard. Focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Matini. I am a single mom to my twin boys, Hodari and Milambu. They are currently 2 years old. So recently we actually moved out of the apartment that I am cleaning, and I just wanted to share the cleaning process with you guys. And while I share the cleaning, I also wanted to kind of share some of the memories that we had when we were in this apartment. Just to give you guys a little bit, just to let you guys know a little bit more about me. I suppose I have posted a few different videos on here about my while cleaning in this apartment, but I didn't really post as much content because I had a lot going on. But I just wanted to film this and share with you some memories. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And yeah, so the first memory that I have of this place is when I actually moved in, and that was in January of 2019. So the time that I moved in, my children were actually due to be delivered in March 6th. So I moved in January 29th. I had at least a month left of my pregnancy. So I was about 32 weeks pregnant because I ended up carrying my kids. I carried them till 38 weeks, and which is kind of a lot for twins. But I moved in because I didn't want to, I was actually living with my parents at that time, and I did not want to burden them with me bringing kids into this world. So I really wanted to have my own space where I could be able to be with my children. So I moved out of my parents' house. I moved in here. I was so excited about having this, this new place where I could just be with my kids. When I first got pregnant, I actually posted a video about this. If you haven't seen it, be sure to go and check it out. But I did share my pregnancy story and my delivery story as well, so you can definitely check those out. I'll link those in the description box. But when I first found out that I was pregnant, I was really ashamed of my pregnancy because I was pregnant outside of wedlock. I am an African woman. My parents were very strict, and even though I was like 26 years old, I still was like ashamed because I wanted to get married fast before I got pregnant. But of course, I wasn't really acting like that. So I was really ashamed, and I was afraid of my parents finding out about my pregnancy. So I hid it for quite some time, but then they found out. I told them, and you can hear about the whole story in the other videos. So when I, got to the stage where I was like 31 or 30, I think it was 31, 32 or 33 weeks pregnant, I just decided that I wanted to have my own space. My family, of course, wanted me to stay with them because they wanted to be able to help me, but I didn't want to burden them with my kids. Like, I felt like I had let my parents down so much when I became pregnant, and especially the circumstances around my pregnancy, that I just did not want them to feel like they have to take care of me and take care of my kids. So I thought, I'll just move out. I'll move into my own space. That way I can get off of their necks, and they don't have to be up all night with kids screaming. So yeah, I moved into this apartment and started making memories from there.
I used to wake up without confidence till I woke up with you right by my side. I didn't think that you would show up like you did, and you turned my life upside down. Oh, your love has got me high, never wanna say goodbye. It's like my world's on fire, like my world's on fire. This is where we're meant to be, singing to this melody. Oh, this melody. So promise that I will always be true. Oh, your love has got me high, never wanna say goodbye. It's like my world's on fire, like my world's on fire. This is where we're meant to be, singing to this melody, oh, this melody. Oh, so sing, 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 sing. Oh, your love has filled my heart, blown my mind. Next to you, I feel fine. Oh, your love's got me high, high. I don't wanna lose you now, lose this dream, making this melody, melody. So sing, 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 sing. So sing, 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 sing. So sing, 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 sing. So sing, 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 sing.
So I ended up having to be induced because I had carried my kids for so long that my doctors told me that if they ended up reaching 38 weeks pregnant, we're going to have to induce you. I hope I'm using the right term here, so that you can deliver, because there's a risk if you go any longer. So my induction date came, and so my ex took me to the hospital, and I went there. Nothing went as smooth as I thought it would. I actually wanted to do a natural birth. I did not want to do a C-section, but when I got there, I was not dilated at all. They gave me all of these different pills to get me to get my induction going, but nothing was working. They actually had to break my water because it didn't break naturally. So my kids did not want to get out of the womb. They just wanted to stay in there. So at some point, I ended up having to get an emergency C-section. They told me that, and this was, I think, maybe a few hours, or I don't know if it was a few hours or a day after after they broke my water. They told me that the heartbeat was, for one of my children, was starting to drop, so I had to do an emergency C-section. Now, that was not my plan at all, and this is definitely one of the things that I'm gonna do different next time if God wills it. I definitely want to be much more prepared and be more assertive with what I want and what I don't want. But let me know in the comments if you have had to had an emergency C-section, especially one where you did not plan it. I know some people going to the hospital knowing that they're going to have a C-section. Others, go hoping that they're going to have a natural birth like I did, but it ends up going south. Now, I know that, now I wonder, like, I've actually done some research on this, and it seems like a lot of hospitals will push you to have an emergency C-section or a C-section, because they actually end up getting more money when you have a C-section than if you just do it vaginally. So I don't know if that played a factor in me having to get a C-section instead of just doing it vaginally. But either way, I'm glad my kids were delivered safely. They came out at I think one of them was 8 pounds and the other one was 7 pounds, and they were big. They were humongous. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they fit in there. Like, they was so big. So finally my kids were born. My parents actually weren't there when they were telling me that I needed to go into the emergency C-section. So I really my mom had to leave work early just so she can come. My ex also came. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to record as much as I wanted as it comes to, just having my kids come out of my womb and whatnot. I really wanted to have that recorded, but I didn't get that, and I just feel so bad because I wish I could have gotten that. But I still got quite a bit of footage of them, getting of them being swaddled and all that jazz. But gosh, it's so crazy knowing that you've given birth to someone, that you've brought life into this world. And I just think about that and I'm just, wow, like I'm actually a mom. Like I have kids that came out of my womb, and it's just amazing. I thank God for Milo and Hodari. They're grown now. They're not the cute little babies that they were. They're still cute, but they're 2 years old. So, it's a different kind of cute now. But I just thank God that they came out healthy. They're beautiful. They're handsome, and they're maturing and growing. So I just really thank God for that. But when I came back home, like I was just in a daze. I did not know what was going on. I feel like the first few months I was just completely just trying to recover from the C-section. I thank God so much for my family. My mom, oh my gosh, I've talked about this so many times, but my mom has just been everything to me. She was there to help me through everything. During the first few weeks, she took the month of March off, and she would sleep in my apartment, in my bedroom, in my bed, and she would help me at night with the kids. When they would cry and wake up, she would be there to help me swaddle them and take care of them. And I just really thank God for her for that, because I don't know how I could have made it if it wasn't for my mom.
So full of self-confidence, and everything you said made a lot of sense. I thought I was too cold to ever love again, but every single word cut through the rain. We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages. I'm closer to you there, I guess. Living in your messages. Every day now I confess. Light up any room without going in. Funny how just a few letters in a row can turn into a smile, and now you can't let go. Oh, oh. We see the distance grow. I just need to know, do you even feel the same? I'm living in your messages. I'm closer to you there, I guess. Living in your messages. Every day now I confess.
quotes really stood out to me when I was like thinking about this apartment. One of those is something that I just made up, and that is, when you're in need, the people that really care about you, the people that are your family, that love you, are the ones that are going to be there for you. And that was so true for me when I became a mom, a single mom at that. When I first found out that I was pregnant, I thought that I could rely on my ex. I thought that we were going to be able to work together. I didn't want to be with him, but I thought we would work together to take care of our children. But things did not turn out like that. He ended up being the one telling me to have an abortion and refusing to support me, and I had to run back to my parents. My parents are the same people that I didn't want to tell. I didn't want them to know that I was pregnant. I hid it from them. I went behind their back and I slept with a man that I had no business being with. And I thought that I could trust that man more than I could trust my family. But when it all came at the end of the day, it ended up being my family that I could trust more. And it's so crazy because my family and I, we've been so close. My whole family has been so close ever since we moved to America, because we are by ourselves here. All of our family is back in Kenya. So we've had to be really close with each other, making sure that we are honest with each other and all that good stuff. So I think, as you're growing up, sometimes you feel like better than your parents, you can do better than your parents. So you end up going out there, trying different things, doing different things, thinking that they'll satisfy you, but they really don't. And then you have to go back to the source that you left in the first place. And that was definitely true for me here. Like, as I mentioned before, my parents, especially my mom, just really were the ones that I leaned on when I first came home from the hospital. My ex was not there. He didn't care to call and check on the kids. He didn't care to be there. But that was the person that I had trusted before. And so I definitely want to give you that message. Like, if you're somebody that's like, you have a family that loves you, but you've separated from them, thinking that you can do it all by yourself. There's nothing thicker than blood, to be honest. Like, I know that not all family is the best, but at the end of the day, like, when everybody else leaves, sometimes all you have is your family. And that was true for me. My kids, that's what they know. They know their grandparents. Yes, their father is starting to step up a little bit more now, but in the beginning, he wasn't there. Like, he didn't seem to care. And I had to go back to my family. And I think the other quote that was really big for me when I lived here was that you never really know how strong you are until being strong is all you have. Like, when you're sleep deprived and you have to take care of 2 kids, you have to make sure that you have enough money to pay the bills, that there's food on the table, all of those things. And you have to take care of those things. You can't rely. The biggest thing for me is that I had my family to rely on. So I really thank God for them. But I had to be strong for my children. I couldn't be crying all over the place when they were crying, like they were screaming. I couldn't be screaming with them. One of us had to be strong enough to be able to take care of the situation. Now, I gotta tell you, like, I did not lean on my own strength. Like, God is the one that gives me strength. God is the one that gives me the energy that I need to do what I need to do. So I don't take all the credit here. It's all God. Like, He's the one that provides me, that wakes me up in the morning, that gives me what I need. So, but you never really know how strong you are until being strong is all that you have. And that was definitely true for me in this place. I had to be strong for myself and strong for my kids. And I thank God that I had a family that was there as a support system for me. But sometimes some people don't really have that. So I really thank God for that.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but
we are all like going through something in life. Like we're all going through challenges or setbacks. We all have things that we are experiencing, and I think you never really know what somebody is going through. When you see them, you never really know the battles that they face. You never really know the things that they struggle with. And I think that's just something that is so interesting about life. You can walk past someone, you can watch a video, and you cannot know that just how that person is. You wouldn't know the things that they may be struggling with. But when I started doing YouTube on here, I really wanted to encourage single moms because I was really struggling. I was struggling with everything, and I still kind of am. I'm still learning. But I look at myself in this video, and I look at this apartment, and I just remember all of the different memories that I had, all the different times that I felt like giving up, that I felt like, wow, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. And then I think, wow, I'm here now. Like, God has really seen me through all of those times, and there's never been a day that I've gone without food. There's never been a day that I've gone without having a place to sleep in. I have worried, which is useless, but there's never been a day when I've not had what I needed to take care of my kids, to take care of myself. And I really thank God for that. I thank God for my family, that they've always been there for me, to be able to to help me with anything that I need. Like I really just have the best family on earth, to be honest with you, because I didn't expect them to be as helpful as they have been. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, when I found out that I was pregnant, I wanted to move out of the house because I didn't want to burden my parents. But even though I moved out, they still took on the responsibility of helping me. Whether I asked them or not, they were there just a call away, to be able to help me, and I'm just so grateful for them. I've had so many memories in this apartment, so many good memories, so many sad memories, and that's just how life is, right? You have sad and you have happy, you have good and you have bad. It happens, and we grow from them, and we develop, and we become the characters that we are supposed to be. We can't be stuck in the past. And I wanted to do this video to share with you some of those experiences that I've had. Now, I've only shared some of the, like, I guess, more emotional experiences, but we've had a lot of good ones. My kids, when they first started walking, they started walking when we were in this apartment. The first time that they talked, the first time that Milo said mama, even though they don't say mom now. The first time that they said mama, like, all of those memories are here, and you can watch the previous videos to see those memories as well. But I am so excited about the new chapter that we are now starting. Not only is it just that we're moving into a new apartment, but rather that we are actually also starting a new chapter in life. It's a new place that we can be able to form new memories as well. Now, I did a really rookie mistake on this video, guys, and I wasn't able to get everything. I was actually cleaning for quite some time, and it was really late. I had to go pick up my kids from my parents, so I ended up having to stop at some point here. I didn't really film the floors or anything like that, and I also did not even film the ending of this video. Oh my gosh, it was just a rookie mistake. I thought I was gonna be able to come back and film the finished video, but I ended up being so busy, and then I had to turn in my keys to the leasing office, so I couldn't finish filming this video. But I still wanted to post it and just share those memories with you to help you get to know me a little bit better. I've definitely not been as consistent on this channel as I want to be, and I've said that in so many different videos. But I am starting a new chapter in my life. Like, if you've seen, I've posted a video like 2 videos back of my dealing with depression and anxiety and worry and all that stuff. And that video, when I posted that, that was the day that I decided that I wasn't going to be living as a victim or living in the past anymore. You know, what happened in the past is done, it's gone. It's time for a fresh new start, and that's what I'm starting on right now. So I'm super excited about that. I definitely have a lot of fresh new content coming out to you guys. Of course, I'm still struggling with the posting, but I'm working on that. But I hope that if you're not subscribed, that you can actually hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss a video that I post, so that you can actually stay tuned for that. But I'm actually using the pink stuff in this video. I actually wanted to tell you guys about that. I just came across the pink stuff. I think it's such a great product. It really does a good job of cleaning almost anything. I saw it on TikTok. I've been on TikTok a bit too much lately, and I saw that a lot of the cleaning people on TikTok use the pink stuff, so I wanted to get it. So it's pretty good. I like it. And the Scrubby Daddy and Mommy's, all those new products that everybody is using right now, but I really like using that. It really shined this sink. But yeah, guys, I just really wanted to share this video with you, to share with you my memories, to share with you my past. Like I'm so excited about the future. Like, I think there's a verse in the Bible that says that she laughs at the future because she doesn't have to worry. It's something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, when you trust in God, when you when you allow God to be your Lord and Savior, to be your healer, your protector, your provider, when you trust God and you know that no matter what happens to me, no matter what happens, God is in control. When you get to that place where you understand that, I feel like everything is just solid. Like, you may still struggle sometimes with worry, you may still struggle with anxiety and fear and all that stuff, but when you know that God is in control, like it just, you don't have to worry about anything else. Like, everything is good, no matter what anybody else might try to do to you, or no matter how somebody else may try to hurt you, or you know, discourage you. It doesn't really matter what anybody else tries to do when God is in control of the situation. But I definitely want to encourage you, if you're going through something that you're struggling with, to turn to God and let Him take care of you, let Him lead you, let Him guide you, let Him help you through whatever it is that you're going through. I've definitely gone through some of the toughest moments in my life in this apartment as a single mom to twin boys. It's been tough, but I thank God because He's the one that has continued to sustain me and give me the strength and energy that I need to overcome any of the challenges that I've gone through. So I really, really thank God for that. But guys, I just want to say thank you to you too for subscribing to my channel. If you're a regular subscriber, if you're new, definitely consider subscribing if you like this content. I'm so excited about this new chapter in my life, and I definitely want to take you along. I did tell you that I'm starting a new YouTube channel, which is going to be like a personal journey channel where I am learning to be more feminine and learning to be more of a different woman than I am right now. Like, and I'll explain that in that other video. But this is it for this video, guys. So many memories here. Some of them were sad, some were happy, but all worth it, because they all played a part in shaping me into the woman that I am right now. And I am saying this smiling smiling because I know that God has more and better for me. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just small scars. We should never be afraid